John Sidoli has been running this Italian cafe in Ystrad Mynach for over 40 years. With its sweet counter and espresso machine, the cafe looks very much as it did when his father started the business after the Second World War, and it still enjoys a loyal following.
A gang of us boys meet here in the morning, and it's like glass of summer wine.
I met my first girlfriend in this cafe, you know, holding hands under the table, you know.
John's business is thriving, but of the other 2 Italian cafes in the town, one looks set to close by the end of the year, while the other is already empty. And it's a similar picture across South Wales.
I've got 2 relations up the Rhondda that had cafes exactly the same as me, where everybody knew them and they refer to them by their first names. But sadly, they both closed down.
There was a time when South Wales was as famous for its Italian cafes as it was for its coal. In fact, it was our booming economy that drew hundreds of Italian families to settle in the valleys. They became an integral part of our communities, and the coffee shops they opened were always at the heart of the town. For 60 years, Ron and Aldo Bacchetta ran this cafe in Porth. They even had a museum of Italian life upstairs. But the brothers retired 3 years ago, and their shop has now closed.
Well, it was a very sad time, really. It gets to the point where nothing is as easy as it used to be. Business changed a lot. At the time I finished, we were closed at 6 o'clock anyway. So the evening social side of it had gone.
The cafes that used to be a common sight across South Wales are now disappearing fast. Changes in economy and lifestyle mean the valleys simply aren't the same places they were when the first Italian families set up shop almost a century ago. The grandchildren of those early pioneers now have little interest in running the family business. And as more of these cafes close year after year, some of our heritage goes with them.